Hi guys, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hi. Hello, good morning. Thank you. Fantastic. Hi guys. Yes, guys. So good morning. Yes, good morning means good more earning. So welcome. Yes, I am not in US, so I stay in India only. So good morning. Good morning, guys. Fantastic. And thank you. Yes. So guys, welcome. My name is Viral. Welcome to the business, guys. And so, guys, before we start, first of all, I just want to tell you that I'm not the speaker for today. Okay. I'm here only to set down the ground rules and help the speaker facilitate the session. Okay. But before I start, I'll help you understand what are the ground rules so that all of you are together and we are all together. And for the next 1 hour, it's very important to listen very carefully. Okay. Done. Okay. So, guys, first things first. Everybody comfortable with English? Everybody comfortable with English? ऐसा कोई है जिसको इंग्लिश कंफर्टेबल नहीं है तो हाथ रेस करिए. सिर्फ हिंदी. ऐसा कोई है जिसको सिर्फ हिंदी? ओके, 1% रंजीत. एनीबडी एल्स कोई है? हाथ रेस रखिए प्लीज. हाथ रेस रखिए. ऐसा कोई है जिसको सिर्फ हिंदी, ओनली हिंदी समझ आता है? ओके ओके, वन. ओके, सो ऑलराइट. ओके, ठीक है. So थोड़ा इंग्लिश हिंदी करेंगे. We'll do a mix of anybody only English. You don't understand Hindi at all. Anybody you understand only English. You don't understand Hindi. Okay, so we have a mix. Okay, we have a mix. So we'll try to keep it mixed. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we'll keep it mixed. Okay. So that everybody can fundamentally understand what we are trying to say. Okay. Okay. थोड़ा हिंदी भी बोलेंगे, थोड़ा हिंदी भी इंग्लिश भी बोलेंगे. क्लियर? ओके. So guys, first thing, kindly for the next 1 hour be in a good network zone. All of you, I would suggest do not move. If you're outside, settle down. कहीं आप बाहर बैठे हैं तो कहीं settle down हो जाइए. Move मत करिए. Good network zone में रहिए. Clear? Sounds fair? Stay in a good network zone. Okay, number one. Number two, please, very important, that there should be no disturbance around you. कुछ disturbance ना हो आसपास. For the next 1 hour, let's be focused 100%. Clear? You know, ऐसा होता है कि चलो ये भी देख लेते हैं, वो भी देख लेते हैं Zoom पे. Let's focus on this, that. Where is my child? Where is the food? Where is my chai? For the next 1 hour, let's focus on only learning. Can we all do that? Yes. So this means you guys agree. Can we all do that? Thumbs up is agree. Because the speaker also needs energy. So can we all agree to this? Clear? You will be in good network zone. Okay. Guys, mobiles, please keep them switched off or on silent mode. Mobile ko switch off kar lijiye ya silent mode pe kar lijiye. Next 1 hour is completely about learning. Don't look at your WhatsApp. Nothing is going to happen in the next 1 hour. You are here to change your life. So let's focus on the next 1 hour to change our life. So can we do that? All of you? Can we do that? Next 1 hour? Mobiles are off on silent. Okay? Okay? Just in case you have dialed from your mobile, अगर आप मोबाइल से ही डायल करें हैं तो वाईफाई से कनेक्ट करके फ्लाइट मोड में डाल दो. Connect to your Wi-Fi and put on flight mode so nobody can call you in the next 1 hour. Clear? ठीक है? Cool? Okay. Next. Kindly, although I'm sure you can't unmute yourself, but please be on mute at all times. Okay? I know you can't unmute, but still. Okay? All right. And this next 1 hour will be one-way communication. एक तरफा communication रहेगा, where you guys will learn everything about what is the mindset required to build this business. Okay? Clear? And last and the most important thing, videos on at all times. Video को on रखिए at all times. Sounds fair? ठीक है? Can we all do that? Video on at all times. ठीक है? ऐसे on off करने की जगह, you know, we keep it on through the entire 1 hour. Okay? Cool, everybody. Yes, everybody with me on this? With me on this? Videos on at all times. Okay? Okay? Because if you have kept your video off, fundamentally you're trying to do two things in one go. And that honestly is not a good sign for an entrepreneur, because entrepreneur needs to focus. So if you're sitting in one place, please be focused here for the next 1 hour. Kindly don't be thinking about your job, your Excels, your presentations, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, correct, your children. Focus next 1 hour on only your mindset, your growth. Can we all do that? Can we all do that? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Fantastic. And can I, request all of you to be mentally be present, physically be present, physically or mentally 1 घंटा यही focus करेंगे. Okay. Sounds fair? Okay. Yes. Because the person whom I'm going to introduce to you guys are very, very lucky that you are meeting him when you guys are starting this business. A lot of you are very new to the business, correct or not? बहुत नए हैं business में, correct? So it's very important for you to understand whom you are meeting today on this Zoom. Okay, I had to wait. When I started the business, I met this person. I was very fortunate. I met him in the beginning, but he basically used to travel, and I only got a glimpse. I only spent an hour or two with him in the beginning. Okay, but I'll give you his background. I'll help you understand what kind of person he is, and then I'll tell you what he's built over the years, who has he built, and what he means to me. Okay. So first of all, when you meet this person, the first thing you will come across is he is a very, very, very happy-go-lucky person, always smiling. Okay. To smile is his biggest asset. Okay. He comes from a very middle-class background. Okay. His parents were basically central government employees. His mother was in the railways. So he grew up in a small railway township. And he studied in Kendra Vidyalaya. You know Kendra Vidyalaya, KV? Yes, we know KV in India. If you guys are in India, you will know what is Kendra Vidyalaya, correct? And he basically was in a small town in Orissa. Okay? Did his studies, did very well, did his masters, he did his MBA, only because he wanted to get out of that town and he wanted to study. Okay? Then when he went into the corporate, so he went into the corporate, उन्होंने नौकरी करना शुरू किया, and he started his job with escorts. So उन्होंने escorts के साथ काम करना शुरू किया. Okay, was very successful there, and from there he moved to the financial services sector. Okay, and he started growing. वहाँ पे वो growth लेना शुरू हो गया a lot. Okay, he worked with GE, big names, big massive names. A lot of people have dreams to work with companies like GE. Then he worked with every banker's dream, Citibank. He worked there because I have been not banker. I used to work in one of the banks in IT, but I know it was a dream for us to even work in a bank like Citibank. Okay. Then in his last role, he was working as the area director, which a lot of people at young age in the life, in corporate life, don't achieve. Okay. He was working as area director with Citibank. Okay. However, he had big goals in life. Although he achieved big things in his job, उन्होंने नौकरी में बहुत अच्छा किया था, but नौकरी में सिर्फ जो अच्छा किया था was not good enough. Okay, he wanted to achieve big dreams in his life, and that is why fundamentally he was looking out to do something. Okay, and when he was looking out to do the something in life, this is when the business came into his life. Okay, he started the business 13 years back. Okay, approximately 13 years back. The moment he came into this business, he took this business by storm. Came एकदम आंधी की तरह business में growth grew very, very fast. So used to stay, so when he started the business, he used to stay in Mumbai. Okay. And every evening, so he was doing the business and the job together. नौकरी and business. तो जहाँ business के लिए वो mentors के पास मिलने जाते थे, he used to travel far. So he used to travel. People who stay in Mumbai, they know nothing is close by. You have to travel distances in Mumbai. So he used to travel every day after the job, hours to meet his mentors, learn, do the business, come back home late in the night. And then again, next morning, go to the job 7 a.m. He used to come back at 2, 3 a.m. Again, next morning, go to the job. Okay. And it is no surprise because of this dedication towards working towards his goal of achieving big things in life, he could fire his boss in less than a year. Okay. Then from Mumbai, he built the Mumbai market, started traveling to Gujarat market, and used to travel every basically weekend. He was there in Gujarat. Okay. Every Friday he would leave for Gujarat. Okay. Be there on the weekend, be back office on Monday. Again, Friday he'll be in Gujarat. Okay. And then stick around with his team, give the best to his team, stay away from his family, but build the people who were there in his team. Used to travel every single weekend when he was building this business in the beginning of the business. Okay. At one point when he started the business, Okay, he was one of the fastest growing people in the entire business in India. Okay, replaced his corporate bucket in less than a year. Okay, and then when he started growing, not only he grew, he ensured, वो ये भी ensure किया कि उनकी टीम में लोग millionaires बने. Not only he changed his life, not only he changed his houses, not only he changed his cars to German cars, but also उन्होंने अपनी टीम के लिए वो डेडिकेशन दिखाया. Okay, very few people. How many people do you know who have become millionaires and helping other people becoming millionaires day and night? Most people will become and relax, but this person was always there with the newest person. Spend time with him day and night and ensure that if this person has a goal, if this person has a dream, I will spend time with him. Will not look at anybody. He will not look what team are you part of. He will not even see if you're part of history or not. He'll only see if this guy has a goal. I need to be with him. Extremely committed person. And from Gujarat, he started building Delhi. Delhi grew like crazy because of his commitment to the market. Wherever he would go, people will flourish. That's his magic. Okay. When you meet him physically, okay, he will remember you from this ERS. Even after you meet him after 1 year, he has a memory that I have not seen any person have. He will remember your child's name. He will remember which town you come from. If you talk to him once and you meet him after 1 year, he'll remember everything about you. And you will be like, I don't know, how is this happening? This kind of memory he has. He is a people's person. Wherever he goes, people will surround him immediately. He's got the best sense of humor. He will pass the subtle of the message. सबसे simple messages वो मजाक में आपको बता देंगे जो आप जिंदगी में नहीं भूलोगे. I remember the first year of the business. He told me, I was very fortunate when I met him. He told me, Viral, if you're taking this business seriously, your bread and butter and your milk in the morning should also come from this business. And I used to think I will buy houses and cars from the business. And he only gave me that same simple sentence. And till I did not understand this sentence, I was not taking the business seriously. The moment I understood this sentence, I realized I have to do this business like a proper career. And that's where my life changed. Okay. Fundamentally, he has built a lot of leaders. He has built leaders. He has not become millionaire himself. He has helped a lot of people become millionaires. He's a big movie buff. He will know all the movies, all the directors, everything, because he's a big fan of the entire Bollywood and everything that Bollywood has to offer. Okay. Very approachable person. You meet him, you don't want to leave his side. Okay. Whichever city you are part of in the world, okay, he would know which is the best place to eat wherever you are. And you would not know, staying in that city for 20 years, he will know, because he is a big foodie, which place, what to eat. Okay. He will give you the warmest of the hugs. He will give his life for his team. He will, pick up my call or anybody's call at 2 a.m. in the morning or 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, he's got a beautiful family, but let me tell you guys are very, very fortunate. Guess what? He has to keep an Excel sheet of his properties. You will remember, I have 1 property, 2 property. He has to maintain an Excel sheet. Okay, that kind of person he is. But still, and imagine he financially retired from the business in 4 years' time. Took a break of 6 years. Did not do anything. His system was building across countries. Came back in Corona. We were very fortunate. Came back in Corona because of Sachin Bhai's request. And from that day till today, he's been building with us again. He's helping us again. So guys, today you guys are all fortunate. I want you guys to give the best of your energy. Please remember, the speaker wants the best of your energy. The energy is by nods. The energy is by your attention. So can I have the best of energy that you will give it to him? Okay. Guys, this is an entrepreneurship roadmap session. You're going to hear from one of the biggest entrepreneurs. Learn the mindset, gather everything, gather उनकी सोच को पकड़ने की कोशिश करिए. And I am guaranteeing you, if you take what he says seriously, अगर आज आप seriously लेते हैं, everything in life can change for you in the next few years. So guys, I have his video and then I will introduce you to him. Just a second. Allow me to play. So guys, the person who changed my life, a lot of people's life, changing your upline's life, who has changed a lot of things in a lot of people's life. And I'm very thankful that he is part of your journey. You will never forget this 1 hour in your life. Please help me introduce the one and only Bijoy Matthews, or we lovingly call him Dada or Bijoy Da. Please guys, you can do this as a round of applause, correct? Thank you. Welcome Bijoy Da.
Thank you so much, Viral. Thank you so much, Viral, and good morning to everyone. Good evening, whichever country, whichever place you are. So, you know what? Don't take him seriously. Take Viral seriously. Whatever he said, take whatever he mentioned about me, take it with a pinch of salt. No, so I normally don't listen to. I join little late because I don't want to be bloated up by listening to whatever people talk about me. So I come little late so that I don't listen to all the things they talk about me. So it's a nice way of keeping, having an empty cup. So believe me, whatever Viral said, speaker will come, speaker will do this and that, and this next 1 hour, whatever I talk. Believe me, my friends, I've never done any speaking, any public speaking ever in my life. Okay, so we are not trained professionals. Okay, we are not professional trainers. We are so I'm not a public speaker. So whatever I'm going to share for the next 45 minutes or so, I won't take much of a time. I know it's a Sunday evening. You might have your own plans. So whatever I'm going to share is just my journey. And through my journey, set some expectations right. Okay. So I hope everybody is comfortable in English, but I will do mix of Hindi and English. Okay. So मैं बहुत क्लियर करना चाहता हूँ कि मैं स्पीकर नहीं हूँ. ओके, मैंने कोई ट्रेनिंग ली है. Just that पिछले 13 साल, it's been 13 plus years since I started the business. I want to share my experience. उस experience के जरिए कुछ चीजें पूरा क्लियर कर देना चाहता हूँ कि आप ये सोचकर आए कि आपने कुछ लॉटरी टिकट खरीदा हो या you bought a lottery ticket. I just want to set some expectations very clear. Okay, through this journey. So let me share a little bit. So consider as if हम लोग चाय पे बैठे हैं. We are sitting over a cup of tea or coffee. We are a group of friends, and I'm just chit-chatting with you. Okay. So as I said, I'm not a trainer. In fact, during school days, when teachers used to pick, who would do the extracurricular activities होते थे ना आपके स्कूल में, जो debating, extempore, or people have to stand and give a speech. I used to hide in the crowd so that teacher should not pick me up. So that's the kind of person I have been. So I have always been very I would say shy of talking in front of 10 people. If I have to talk in front of 10 people, my palms used to get wet. मेरे जो हथेली है ना वो ठंडी पड़ जाती थी और पसीना आ जाता था. Okay, thanks to the business, thanks to the journey, now I can speak in front of 15-20,000 people also. I have no issues. Okay, thanks to my uplines also. Okay, so let me share my journey. So I come from a very small place in Odisha. Okay, so I was born and brought up in a place called Jatni, okay, which is near Bhubaneswar. The railway station used to be Khurda Road, okay, and this is a railway township where I was brought up in. I come from a very lower middle class family से belong करता हूँ. Okay, my dad was with the Food Corporation of India, FCI. If you have heard of FCI is the organization जो public distribution system, राशन की दुकान और ये सब होती है ना जो, and storage of all the grains which government has procured, government of India. So my dad used to work there, and my mom, like any typical Mallu lady during that time. So I am born to Malayali parents, but born and brought up in Odisha. So like any Malayali lady, Kerala lady from that time, she did nursing. Now, if you go to any hospital, you will find nurses. 95% of them are Malayalis. Okay, so like that time also she did her nursing, but she got job in railways. So railways have this hospital. Okay, and she joined them as a nursing staff, and then she became a matron there. So I spent almost 23 years of my life in that railway colony. Now, beauty of this place is that when I grew up, this was around 30-35,000 की population थी. आज आप Google करोगे ना जटनी, it would be around not more than 60-70,000. So most of you have been born and brought up in a bigger city and bigger place than me. So first 23 years of my life have been on this kind of place. Now the beauty of this place, everybody lives in the same kind of house. क्यों? Railway colony है ना, quarters है. So everybody has the same kind of house. So everybody lives in the same kind of house. Everybody's parents go to the same office, the railway office. And the best part is every kid goes to the same school, which is the Kendriya Vidyalaya, central school. Okay, उस जमाने में जो स्कूल था for central government employees, now also it's there. Okay, Kendriya Vidyalaya. So I studied there, and I am the youngest in the family of 4. So we are 4 siblings. मैं सबसे छोटा हूँ. Okay, हम 4 लोग हैं. सबसे बड़े मेरे भाई. So he is the eldest, 8 years elder to me, almost like a father figure to me. Okay, a role model in my entire town. My brother always topped his class from LKG to God knows when, till probably his MBA days. He topped. He was an avid what do you call it, debater. He used to do quizzing, quiz में participate करता था, debating and all those. He used to represent the state, topper all through. Okay, and right now he's doing well for himself. He's part of the board of Infosys. He's part of the board of members of Infosys. Okay, so he's 8 years elder to me. Now the next comes sister, my elder sister. She was a sports champion. Okay, and third comes again my younger sister, elder to me but younger of the 2 sisters. She was again academically brilliant. Okay, I was the black sheep of the house. Black sheep क्यों? क्योंकि मार्क्स अच्छे आते थे, मार्क्स बुरे नहीं आते थे, पर पढ़ता नहीं था. Okay, I used to hardly study. Okay, and most of my time used to go in, time pass with my friends, playing with cricket or whatever, all kinds of sports used to play that time. I don't know, langdi, kit, you God knows what all. No, I don't know what is that called. You stack or tile stacker ka ball मारते हैं. वो जमाने school, from people from small towns would understand what I'm talking about. पिट्टू बोलते थे शायद. वो बॉल से जो मार पड़ती थी पीठ पे, तो that game and all those, and I used to spend time doing all that. पर मार्क्स अच्छा आ जाते थे, 80-85% आ जाते थे. Okay, in the mid 80s, पर पढ़ता कम था. And my teachers, because it's a government school, teachers never changed. Right, private school में लोग नौकरी छोड़ के चले जाते हैं ना, पर गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में तो so the teachers who taught my brother, जिन्होंने मेरे भाई को पढ़ाया 8 साल पहले, the same teachers are teaching me also, and they all used to question me. They had serious doubts whether I am from the same family, though I had the same surname, but they used to question me, तू उसी घर का है क्या? Because everybody was champion. So if you go to my school now, it's a central school in a place called Khurda Road, KV Khurda Road, they say. If you go to my school now, you go to the honors board. I don't know if you understand what is honors board. The people who have been champions of the school every year, the toppers and the okay. So in the academic side, my brother and my younger sister is there. My elder sister's name is in the sports side. My name is missing. Okay. So they had serious doubts, and my dad used to always question me कि ये घर है, hotel नहीं. Why? Because I used to come आराम से only to eat and sleep. Okay. Otherwise, I'm always with my friends at their place or playing in the railway cricket ground and all those. So this is how my life used to spend. Okay. And I was a very happy-go-lucky person. Never very serious in school days. Okay. Decent in study, popular, I would say, popular amongst friends and all. Okay. But never the top 5, 6 students and all those. In fact, like any typical middle class family, I would not say middle class, any Kerala family, okay, Kerala Christian family, they have this evening prayer, family prayer. So 8:30 is the family prayer time. So we were brought up with the principle, obviously, I still believe in that a family that prays together stays together. Okay. And my dad had given both my parents have given me a cutoff time. 8 बजे घर आ जाना चाहिए. Okay, 8:30 is the family prayer. 8 बजे खेल कूद कर आ जाओ वापस, and you know take probably freshen up and we will do family prayer. But I was so lost with my friends and all. No, I sometimes, many a times, not sometimes, many a times, I used to forget looking at the time. And time देखता हूँ, अरे बाप रे 9 बज गया. And I know that I would get the thrashing of my life when I reach my home. मैं बोले 9 बजे जाऊं, अभी जाऊं तो मार पड़ेगी, 10 बजे जाऊं तो मार पड़ेगी, 11 बजे जाऊं तो भी मार पड़ेगी. Might as well go at 11 o'clock. Okay, spend time with my friends. Okay, मार तो वैसे ही पड़ने वाली है. So this is how my life was. So 10th happened, got good grades. Okay, and people in my batchmates, everybody was running after PCM, physics, chemistry, mathematics after 10th. Indian people from India, they would understand what I'm talking about. Okay, physics, chemistry, mathematics is the favorite stream after 10. Most of the people, I don't know why it's favorite for, even if they are bad in maths and physics, they still opt for physics because mera beta engineer banega. So when I was asked after 10th what to do, I said I want to know, and my dad that way was very liberal. No, he didn't ask me that you have to do this. Okay, so he asked me what to do. I said I will do anything that has nothing to do with trigonometry and algebra. Okay, because I never understood, though I was never not bad in maths, but zabardasti ka kuch subjects padhaya jata tha. I used to feel. Why? Because pi, cos theta, I never understood. I remember in class 8, I asked my class teacher, the maths teacher, Madam, ye kabhi kaam aayega cos theta? And all those. She said, yeah, engineering mein kaam aayega. I said, I don't want to be an engineer. Legi exam mein kaam aayega, chupchap padho. Okay, that's what she said. Okay, and I studied because I had to pass the exam. But I never understood what's the use in a common man's life, a normal person's life. I never used it after 10th. Okay. And so I said, I want to do that. And that's when the best available option was commerce. Commerce liya. So 10th ke baad straight away commerce. Even though people who got lesser grades than me, okay, lesser percentage than me, they got into PCM and all. I said, I am very happy with commerce. Now, when I joined commerce stream, a different world opened up for me. I would not say very flashy world, but a completely different world, because till 10th, all my classmates were government servants kids. And when I joined commerce, so the local Marwadi, Gujarati community, their kids were my batchmates, and they became my friends. I started traveling with them, spending time with them, going to their house, and I suddenly see they have huge bungalows. Okay, and I live in a small quarter. Okay, and their dads, because most of them used to own the dal mill, rice mill, oil mill, and all those mill, hota na? And they had something to do with the Food Corporation of India. So they used to know my dad. So they used to call my dad sir. And I saw these friends of mine, they used to move around in a Premier Padmani or an ambassador. I don't know how many of you are aware. You are from a different. I am from a different generation, dinosaur era. Okay, during dinosaur era, there were only 2-3 cars: ambassador, Premier Padmani, and Contessa. Okay, उसके बाद ये सब आया. Manmohan Singh, thanks to Manmohan Singh's liberalization, so all these Marutis and these foreign companies came. Only 3 cars were there, but that also was a luxury. So शहर में, गांव में, या whatever that town, some gazetted doctor, 2-3 gazetted doctors, or some PWD engineer, okay, some big shot, or some railways top officials, and most of the business community had a car. And they used to call my dad sir. They used to address him as sir. And we had a Chetak, Bajaj Chetak. Okay, this was a dilemma I always had. I used to wonder कि ये क्या है, contrast ऐसे क्यों है? But whatever it is, I continued, did my graduation commerce. Okay, and after graduation, what next? I said MBA. Not because I wanted to be an MBA. Okay, I said MBA because when I saw the books I have to read for CA and company secretary, they were like this big, this thick. Okay, वो देखकर ही collapse हो जाए लोग. Okay, I said MBA. Now why MBA? Because my brother did MBA, so I said, okay, let me also give it a. And he was so called कि सब लोग उसको ना आरती उतारते थे. No, he was like the guy. Okay, and I said, okay, let me also try. And I cracked the entrance exam, got into a decent college, one of the best colleges in the country. Okay, that time, and I joined MBA, did 2 years. वहां पर भी मस्ती खस्ते खेलते ही पास हो गया. Okay, and got campus placement in a company called Escorts. No, Escorts is a company which manufactures tractors. Okay, and now the beauty of Escorts is people who join Escorts that time, I don't know now, 20 years back, I'm talking about 23 years back, people who had joined Escorts, they used to retire from Escorts. Typical Lala company. Okay, so the average age of all the employees of Escorts, average age was 45. And I was a freshly minted 23-year-old guy, freshly minted MBA, 23-year-old guy, 24-year-old guy, who joined a company, and I'm surrounded by all 45, 40, 50-year-old. Now, you can imagine the frustration I was going through. Okay, why frustrated? Because imagine my son is now 20 years old. Huh? So my son, he is asked to work and spend time the entire day with people of my age, and he can't relate with anyone. He would be frustrated. So though my job was very good, I used to love my job, but I hated the company, right? And I wanted to get out of the company, and I started looking out. And that's the time when banking industry, all this privatization was happening. Banking industry was opening up. All these HDFCs and ICICIs of the world were coming up. Okay, and I got into this company called G Capital, one of the best companies in the world, one of the top companies. Okay, and this is where it was a young, vibrant company, and I saw a different world again. And this is where I met my friend, my colleague, Sachin Gupta, who is now V partner Sachin Gupta, right? And we were colleagues, we were counterparts. So 2003 to 2006, I worked in GE. So from I joined in Baroda, then I was heading UP and Uttaranchal, then I moved to Calcutta to head Eastern Zone for GE. Then in 2006 end, I joined Citibank as an AVP. Then in 2007, they made me a Western India head for Citibank for their credit cards. And by 2008, beginning April, I became a director with Citibank. So at the age of 32, I had moved to Mumbai. Company provided car, company provided cabin, company provided driver, everything was there. Okay, probably one of the youngest directors that time with Citibank. Okay, now if you ask me, 2008, this I'm talking 2008, 2009. Now, how was it? Very good. Did I like my job? Yes. Was I happy? Yes, I was a happy robo. I was a happy robo. Now, happy, why? Because robo had a job. Robo had a job which people would die to, okay, would give their left arm, right arm to get that job. Okay. But why robo? Because life had become mechanical. Life pura mechanical ho chuka tha. Now, job was not part of my life. My life was part of my job. Okay. I'll tell you where. No, I used to live in a place in Mumbai. I don't know how many of you are aware of Mumbai. Okay. I used to live in a place called Seawoods in Mumbai. Okay. Navi Mumbai. Okay. And my office was in Parel. Now, I don't know. Let me tell you about Mumbai. The people who have not don't know about Mumbai. Mumbai is a linear city. Linear city मतलब एक ही तरफ चलती है. Okay, because तीन तरफ पानी है. South, east and west. Mumbai is a city of islands, right? It's made out of islands. So three sides it's water. So Mumbai only grows towards north of Mumbai. It's not like other cities which grows from all sides. So Mumbai, three sides it's water. So Mumbai only grows towards north. And entire population, they live in north of Mumbai because they can't afford a South Mumbai home. It's very expensive. But all the companies have their headquarters and their offices in South Mumbai because that's what the real Mumbai is. Okay. So the entire population of Mumbai travels from north to south in the morning. जब घर से office जाते हैं. Entire Mumbai travels one side. And in the evening, after the office finishes, the entire population travels from south to north Mumbai. This is how world is. And this is how Mumbai world is, the working world and the Mumbai life is. और मुंबई में जाकर देखो तो कोई चल नहीं रहा है. Nobody walks there. Everybody is running. And this was my life. So I used to live in Seawoods. And I used to know, which is Navi Mumbai. And my office was in Parel, which was 1.5 hours of drive. 1 hour, 30 minutes of drive. Every day, one side. Okay. Now you might say, oh, 1.5 hours is too much. Let me tell you why 1.5 hours. Because I am ahead of the crowd. I used to leave home at 8 so that I am in office by 9:30. If I leave home by 8:30, I am with the crowd, with the traffic. Okay. I will reach office by 10:30, which is 2 hours of drive. So instead, to be ahead of the crowd, I used to start from home at 8 o'clock and reach office by 9:30. And office starts at 10. And if I start at 8:30, I will reach by 10:30. So I had to leave by 8. And when I used to come back from office, I can't leave office early, no? Leave from office early to be ahead of the crowd. So I used to wait for the crowd to thin down. And by that time, I used to leave office. It was 8:39. And I used to reach home at 10 in the night. So this was my life. In fact, when my friends or relatives used to ask me, how tall has your kids become? I never used to tell them. I could never tell them because I never seen them vertically. मैं हमेशा उनको horizontally grow होते हुए देखा. Because by the time I reach home, they are off to bed. And by the time I wake up in the morning, they are off to school. So this was my life. Okay, every day morning. Now it had become mechanical. So job pasand tha, whatever I was doing, because that's the reason I grew also. Okay, so I used to enjoy my job. But I realized one thing, I can't do this my entire life. मैं जिंदगी भर ये कर नहीं सकता, इतना समझ में आ गया. So I was not actively looking out for something, but I was very clear, this can't continue for my rest of my life. And that's when I got that call. Okay, 6th October 2009, I received the call. We were not in touch for 5 years. So Sachin had moved from GE to Kotak. I had moved from GE to Citibank, and we were not in touch for 5 years. Suddenly, out of the blue, he called me. I saw the opportunity. 7th October 2009, I started the business. Okay. Now, 7th October 2009, I started. After that, my life completely changed. Okay. Now you might say, though, I became like this. No, you joined $1 million project and you become a millionaire. No, I'll tell you how it changed. I told you I could hardly see my kids. I used to see them only sleeping. After I started the business, I stopped seeing my kids. Because there were most of the times after office. And so instead of leaving office by 8:39, I used to leave office little early so that I can spend the evening time. I can spend. Okay, invest in the business, spend time with my mentors, my senior partners, my uplines who are guiding me. So spend time, do the business, do the meetings. And there were times when I used to reach home very late. Okay, So by the time I reach home, I'm so tired, I don't have time to go to my kids' rooms also to check them out. There were days when the akhbar wala, there's a newspaper wala, doodh wala, and me used to be, we used to bump into each other in the lift. And I used to ask, कि मेरा घर का सामान मुझे दे दो यार, lift में ही दे दो. And I used to take it home. Because I used to reach home 3, 4 in the morning. Okay. I did that. And as Viral mentioned, every weekend I used to travel to Gujarat. Every weekend I used to travel to Gujarat. Friday night, I used to take a Gujarat mail or a train, because even though I might be something in Citibank, and okay, but I did not have money. I did not have money. Why? Because I used to earn income, but I had a flat in Mumbai which I had to pay for. I had a car which was being, and a lot of other things, loans which I had to take care of. Right? So I used to take a train on Friday night. Saturday morning, I used to reach Ahmedabad. Saturday, Sunday, do business, business. Sunday night, take the train again. Monday morning, back in Mumbai, and reach home, freshen up, go to office. This was my life. Right? In fact, during when by the time I'm reaching home, there were days when there was no radios also, because 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, koi radio station bhi band ho gaya, sab jagah so gaye. And I'm driving back without any music. So I had to. So this was my life, and I continued doing it for 1 year. 1 year I did. After 1 year, I did not have to go to that early morning. I did not have to run and go to office, because I had started replacing my salary. So first year, I did not make that much money as I made in my job. Okay. But by the end of first year, I started replacing my monthly salary. Okay. So nothing much was happening here in the first year. First year, nothing much was happening outside. Sorry, nothing much was happening outside. No big cars, no house, no property, no investment, no flashy stuff, nothing. My first year, people did not see any major change in my life, but a lot of things were changing in my mind. So first year I did that. I started replacing my salary by the end of first year. Then because I had got free from my job, I had started replacing my salary. I started traveling to different cities. I started traveling to Delhi. I started traveling to Chennai. I started traveling to Bangalore. Different cities, I started building markets. 2 years, 2.5 years. By the end of third year, my international market had started. So I started traveling to Dubai. 15 days a month, I used to travel to Dubai, stay in Dubai, build the market there, and 15 days in India. My wife used to travel to Singapore. She used to travel 15 days a month. She used to be in Singapore building the market there. Then because she also did the business along with me when she started seeing the results. So first year, Gujarat and Mumbai. Second year, Delhi, Gujarat, Mumbai, Bangalore. By the third year, in 2.5 years, I maxed out. Okay. Now, for people who are new, if you have seen the financial plan, you have seen the business plan, right? So in the business plan, they say, no, this is the maximum limit. You hit the roof, right? You're earning. कि इतना कमाने के बाद सब बाकी कम. So you hit your max out. So in 2.5 years, I maxed out. By the third year, business was running. By fourth year, it was in an auto mode. Business was in complete auto mode by fourth year. And from 2014 onwards, beginning of 2014 onwards, till 2020, till pandemic happened. Okay. I used to travel every year. So I took a backseat because my team had become better than me. The system was there. The process was there. Business was in auto mode completely. Okay. And I started spending time with my family. So first 2 years, I did not see my family. Completely. I used to spend time with my family. They used to see me only when they wake up, I'm off to sleep. Right? I'm catching up with my sleep. But by end of fourth year, after the end of fourth year, every year, 2 years, every year, 2 months, we used to travel somewhere. 1 month outside India, 1 month inside India, within India. So go on, okay, vacations probably longer, long duration, travel with family, and travel is the best educator. No, I always feel. So this I continued till pandemic happened, and I came back again because from home through Zoom I can meet and interact with team. Right now, why I'm sharing this story? Some of you might wonder, "Arey, we are not interested in your story, Baba. Tell us how to do the business. Jaldi batao, yaar. ये सब क्या नाटक बता रहे?" Okay, I'll tell you why I'm sharing this. Many people come and tell me, and when they meet me during those days or now also, they tell me, "Oh, in 2.5 years, max out happened for you. By third year, fourth year, business was in auto mode. Okay, how did this happen? How did all these markets in different countries, different cities, how did it happen? Business कैसे auto mode में चला गया? 2.5 साल में आप max out कर दिए. Okay, and business you were maxing out continuously. How? कैसे? And congratulations, बहुत बढ़िया. You know what? When they tell me this, I always tell them, I give credit to my first year. What I did in my first year decided how my third year, fourth year would be. What I did in my first year and second year decided how my third year, fourth year, fifth year, until now, whatever my future years are going to be. So as I shared, first year, nothing much happened outside, but a lot was happening here. A lot was happening here. A lot of thought, a lot of mindset change was happening here. Right? So I call it my training ground. My first year was my training ground, my foundation. So if you want to build a Burj Khalifa of an organization, of a business, you need to have a strong foundation. People think Burj Khalifa was built in 3 years. No, first 2 years was underneath the ground. जमीन के अंदर था first 2 years. लोग सिर्फ ऊपर का हिस्सा देखा, बोला कि वो 3 साल में खड़ा हो गया. नहीं, right? Same goes if you want to build if you want to grow a huge tree, कल्प वृक्ष जिसको बोलते हैं, right? If you want to create a huge tree or grow a huge tree, first you have to focus on the roots. So not much financial difference the business made in my first year. In fact, even till my middle of the second year. But a lot of things were happening here. The change in mindset. Now, what is that? Okay. Now, let me tell you, what is that change? So there are 3 kinds of people who start this business. There are 3 kinds of people who start this business. First is category A. Now, category A people are those people who believe in the concept of lottery tickets. Lottery tickets, समझते हैं? Okay, somehow many of you are not aware, but most of the people who are from Northeast or from Kerala, they would understand. वहाँ पर lottery tickets are still prevalent. Okay, government allows lottery tickets and all. Now the beauty of lottery tickets is आप ticket खरीद लेते हो, फिर सोचोगे एक दिन मैं करोड़पति बनूंगा. Okay, now many people who start this business, they believe in the concept of lottery ticket. They think that this is a lottery ticket. Okay, I did my transaction, I swiped my card, I did the transaction, I bought a product or a service. Now I will become crorepati. I will become a millionaire. Okay. उसके बाद they are never to be seen. They bought the ticket, उसके बाद दिख ही नहीं रहे. They are never to be seen. They are never seen in any sessions. They are never seen in any trainings. They don't invest time in learnings. They don't invest time in their own personal growth. And they want to become millionaires. This is category A. Now, I know for a fact that none of us here are category A. Because if you are sitting here in this particular session, that means your welcome is done, right? All of your welcome हो गया ना? Now, welcome अगर done है, तो this is your second session, at least minimum. There might be other sessions you would have attended, but this is your second session. So you are investing time in your own growth. So you are investing time in these learnings and sessions. So you are not in category A. So we won't talk about category A. Let's talk about category B and C. Now there are 3 kinds, I said, no, category B and C. So what's the difference between category B and C? Now category B and C are like those 2 kids, 2 बच्चे, जिनको बोला जाए ओके, जिनको बोला जाए कि बेटा रन, टच द ट्री एंड कम बैक, टच द ट्री एंड कम बैक, आई विल गिव यू अ चॉकलेट। भाग के जाओ, वो पेड़ दिख रहा है ना, पेड़ को टच करो और वापस आओ, चॉकलेट दूंगा। नाउ कैटेगरी बी, कैटेगरी सी, रादर कैटेगरी सी किड बोलेगी ओके, डन, runs, touch the tree, comes back, takes the chocolate. Category C. Now category B. अच्छा, आप चॉकलेट दोगे? Why would you give me chocolate? Do you have some ulterior motive? इसका कुछ तो मकसद होगा चॉकलेट देने का, right? What is the guarantee there is chocolate inside? How are we related that you will give me chocolate? If I don't like the chocolate, will you change the chocolate? Why only one chocolate? Why not two chocolates? Questions, skeptics. Now, category C, by that time, category C kid has already ran 4 times, touched the tree 4 times, and taken 4 chocolates and gone back home and slept. Category B abhi bhi lage hue hain. Right? These are the two kinds of people, apart from category A, who believes in lottery tickets, who start a business. Now, let's understand in our business what. Now, all of you did a thumbs up when it said, when I asked you about welcome. So all you are done with welcome. So welcome में 1-1.5 घंटा कोई चीख कर चिल्ला कर बोल रहा है. Somebody shouting their heart out, putting their heart on the table, wearing their heart on the sleeve and telling you how your and why your dreams are important, why your goals are important. You need to know your reason, your why. Right? And for that, we are asked to do an exercise. List down, make a dream list of minimum 20 dreams. Now, category C person would say, oh, somebody senior, somebody successful in the business, वो बोल रहा है कि ये dream list important है, let me do it. He or she will go immediately, go to a stationery shop, buy a nice diary, okay, beautiful diary, glittering pens and ये वो, okay, and create the dream book with the right intent, right energy, and focusing on this is what I want to achieve in my life. This is my mission statement of my life. Okay, that category C. Now category B. जैसी बोला, अरे यार क्या बचकाना हरकत है. How childish. How childish. Right? Now we need to understand, my dear friends, there is a difference between being childlike and being childish. What we are saying is have the childlike enthusiasm, childlike energy, not childish. बचकाना और बचपना में फर्क है. राइट? हम आपको बोल रहे हैं बचपना अपना वापस लेके आओ, बचपन, that energy, that passion. Right? So this is what. But category B is still stuck thinking about that. अरे क्या childish, क्या बचकाना. Now again, welcome में बोला जाता है, write down minimum 500 name list. 500 name list. Why name list? मतलब name list. This is nothing to do with business. 500 लोग जिसको आप जानते हो. 500 names from the time you were born till now. 500 names. Whoever you met, you might have acquainted, you might have said hi, hello. 500 naam. Minimum 500, go up to 1000 as and with the time progresses. Okay. Now category C would say, chalo, immediately let me prepare my LCT. Okay. Or probably the name list, you maintain a diary or something, immediately कर देते हैं. Right? Now category B, बोले यार क्या कर रहे हो यार, ये कौन लिखता है इसे सब कुछ, you are duplicating the effort. I have it now in this phone. Contact list तो है, क्या दोबारा करवाने का मेहनत करवा रहे हो जबरदस्ती का. Category B would say this. Right? Then welcome, or we are given books. You have to read books. So before going to books, now let me talk about this name list. When I was going through this session, when I was asked, Okay, it wasn't called ERS that time. Okay, this entrepreneurial roadmap session. Welcome के कुछ 3-4 दिन हो गए थे, 3-4 days, and I was asked this question: Are you category B or category C? And dream list I had written 27. Name list I had made only 250, 270. I had not made 500. And immediately I realized, oh my goodness, I'm in category B. And I was clearly told, if you're in category B, you will never succeed in this business. You will never succeed in this business. Only category C people succeed in the business. And I was shocked. Oh my goodness, I'm in category B. But my mentors in the business, my upline told me, don't worry. If you have realized you're in category B, take that decision now. That now onwards, I will behave, act, think, and talk like category C. And I took that decision. And usi raat ko 500 plus, almost 650, 700 name list likha. And it went up to another 15, 20 days, it went beyond 1100 name list. But I took that decision that today onwards, I will be category C. And I was clearly told category B people, category A people to dikhte hi nahi hai. Category B people will never make it in the business. I took that decision. Now, then I was told, if you want to become a dollar millionaire, you have to read books. Okay. Books written by millionaires. Books written by millionaires, and these are thin books. Thin books. Okay. Now, the beauty is, I have a fabulous relationship with books. I have a fabulous relationship with books. When I was told, you want to become successful, you have to read books. And I have a beautiful relationship with books. I touch a book, I fall asleep. Okay. पहला पेज भी खत्म होने की जरूरत नहीं है, उससे पहले नींद आ जाती है. Okay. Now, this is my relationship, but I was told कि भैया किताब नहीं पढ़ोगे तो. And these were like thin books. BCom, MBA पढ़ने के लिए इतने मोटे-मोटे किताब पढ़े. And these are like Kareena Kapoor, zero size 0 books. Okay. And written by millionaires, billionaires, not some professor who moves around in a Lambretta. These are like, people who have been there, done that, dollar millionaires and billionaires. And I said, I would be an idiot not to read these books. Just because I did not read this book, I don't become successful, then I am an idiot. तो पर मेरा तो रिश्ता है ना किताब के साथ कुछ अजीब सा. So I had to do something. I started doing something. What did I do? Every morning, I used to take newspaper to a certain place. I know some of you take it. Okay. A place called washroom. Okay. And instead of the newspaper, which is like journalists, politicians, terrorists, rapists, and all this, people who have done all this kachra, and newspaper is all negative news, right? Instead of that, I started taking these millionaires to the washroom. Okay. Started spending time with them. पूरा खत्म वहां पर भी नहीं होता. So what did I do? When I used to be a kid and I used to sleep while studying, my mom used to make me walk in the living room with my books in my hand and talk. I don't know how many of your parents have done this. जोर-जोर से, भारत हमारी माता है, and all those, and we are reading and walking and reading aloud. आगे पीछे हो रहे हो. Theater style बोलते हैं ना जो walking. And I used to read aloud. I started doing that to myself with these books. Nobody did that. My upline did not ask me to do. I did it because I was told that you won't make it if you don't read it. You won't make it if you are not category C. And I had decided that I will be category C. Books ke साथ. Systems. I was told every Sunday you can't miss a system. System is like our temple, our gurudwara, or masjid, or church. It is like the holy place. हम नहा धोकर Sunday morning 10 o'clock is the system, 9:30 we had to reach. It was not like now Zoom पे होता है. पहले हम लोग को physical auditorium book होते हैं, we had to go. 9:30 why we had to reach? Because auditorium used to get full and they used to close the door. So 9:30 we had to reach, and Sunday morning 9:30. You ask anybody who's working in a corporate world or any people who live in work in private companies and all those. Okay, Sunday is the only time you get to catch your breath. It's like Formula 1 रेस चल रहा था ना, पिट शॉप होता है ना, और वो जो वैसे है संडे, सोते रहते थे, बट संडे मॉर्निंग नहा धो के पहुंच जाते थे, राइट? नाउ देयर वर फ्रेंड्स ऑफ माइन हु स्टार्टेड बिजनेस विद मी. मैं बोले, अरे भाई सिस्टम नहीं है, व्हाई, व्हाट हैपेंड, क्या हुआ, सिस्टम में नहीं देखा? अरे यार कल रात को थोड़ी ज्यादा हो गई थी तो उसी के लिए आज उठने में देर हो गया. पार्टी तो हम भी करते थे, वी ऑल्सो यूज्ड टू पार्टी, but Sunday system was sacrosanct. If I miss Sunday system, I am behind in the business by around 4 to 5 months. I was clearly told if I miss even one Sunday system. Nowadays, Sunday system happens on Zoom. Okay, people might be in their quilts. Okay, in Cleopatra position and अनारकली की तरह अंगड़ाइयां लेते हुए अटेंड करते होंगे system. But that time you had to take shower, be there, and be like a student. We used to do systems. Week on, we were told every year there is one week on, you can't miss it. I was told. Now I had decided I want to be category C. So there are a lot of people who started the business with me and they did not make that decision. So they chose to ignore week on and they are not there in the business today. Now when I was told week on, okay, chalenge week on. कहाँ होता है? बोले Malaysia. Oh my goodness. Okay, Malaysia, I have to go abroad. Now the beauty of going abroad is that you can't go alone if you're married. Okay, because बाहर घूम कर आए हो अकेले. So if I go alone and come back, I am dead on arrival. Okay, so I have to ensure that 2 people go. Okay, I had to work extra hard to do that. Oh, but I ensured I had to be there with my wife, even if he or she is not doing the business. I had taken a decision to do category C. So tomorrow for you, IIP would become, tomorrow for you, IIP would start, trainings would start. Whether you are category C or B, every action, you question yourself, am I behaving like a category B or category C? That's what will decide whether you are successful or not. So you may not see initial success. Let me tell you, you may not see big money because this business is about multiplication. Doubling होते जाता है. It grows exponentially. Right? So like your financial plan, this will also grow exponentially. Provided initial period, what am I? So today, people look at me and they talk about, oh, you are a retired man. I don't know. I retired in 2014, 9 years back. Okay. And people talk about that. But you know what? First 2 years, I went crazy. And let me tell you one thing. I am still eating. उसी 2 साल का खा रहा हूं अभी तक. Because your knee, any relationship, बोलते हैं ना, किसी रिश्ते का सबसे मेन चीज है फाउंडेशन, relationship. Or any, so your relationship with business also starts with this foundation. First 2 years, what are we doing? You need to be continuous. By the first 2 years, you will become a champion, provided we are category C in the first 2 years. So this is my journey. This is what I want. So you need to take a decision, right? Now let me end with a simple story, okay, of 2 boys. Okay, again 2 boys, but दोनों बदमाश. Okay, very बोलते हैं notorious for their prank. So, the kind of pranks they used to pull. तो किसी ना किसी का टांग खींचना, किसी को to prove others wrong, to make fun of others. So one of them says to the other कि हमारे गांव में एक बाबा है और वो जो ज्ञानी बाबा हैं जो, अरे let's pull a prank on him, let's pull a fast one on him. उनकी टांग खींचते हैं. बोले कैसे? उनको गलत साबित करते हैं. बोले भाई कैसे? बोले एक छोटी सी चिड़िया लेके जाता है. We'll take catch a bird, small little bird, and hold it behind our back and hide it in our fist and ask him, is the bird alive or is it dead? तो दूसरा पूछता कि अगर बोलेगा कि जिंदा है तो, if he says that it's alive, बोले कुछ नहीं, we will in the back of the behind our back only, what we will do is will twist its neck and वो मर जाएगा, and we'll open the palm and we'll say, see, it's dead and you said it's alive, so you're wrong. Now, what if he says it's alive? Sorry, what if he says it's dead? So we won't do anything. We'll bring out the hands in front and open our fist, and the bird would fly out and he would be proven wrong. But let's go. They go to the Baba and they say, Baba, Baba, we have a little bird in our hand. Is it alive or is it dead? Now, Baba understands the prank. No, this sadhu understands the prank. And with a smile, he says, the life of the bird is in your hand. You can make it die or you can let it fly. My dear friends, this business is like this bird in your hand. You already have this bird in your hand now. Now it's your choice. Like category B, you can make it die, or like category C, you can make it fly. All you have to take is that one decision, that today onwards, now onwards, I'd be category C. So some of you are, during this 1 hour, you would have realized, oh my goodness, I'm in category B. Sorry, oh great, I'm in category C. I've completed my dream list, I've completed my name list beyond 500. I would say congratulations. But that life, no, it doesn't end here. You have to be category C at every moment for the next 2 to 3 years of your life. Okay. But some of you would have realized, oh my God, I'm in category B. I won't be successful. No. Take a decision. I took that decision. I was in category B. I took that decision that come what may, today onwards, I would be category C. And all my decisions, all my talk, all my thoughts, all whatever I do will be like category C. And I took that decision, and that's why I could complete books, that's why I could complete my name list, that I could attend system, because I took that decision. So take that decision today. Take that decision today, and I can guarantee you, if you are like category C and decide to be category C and you behave, act, think like category C for the next 2 to 3 years of your life, I can guarantee you your life, your business, your lifestyle, your family's life, and for your next generation's life would be taken care of, and you would have reached beyond infinity. Right? So it's your choice. It's your decision. Take that decision. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And see you in IIP. Thank you for listening to me.